Hi everyone. So anyway, I'm not gonna make a video about any of the things I used to make in the past. So today, just trying to do a clutter thing because decluttering thing, because it's one whole bag. Oh dear, it's been like for last 4 months. Oh yeah, last 4 months, not 4 months, 3 months. Yeah, I can't recall, but it's just crazy. But just decided that it's a good idea to talk about what I did and what I make. So and I want to just detox and declutter from what I always have been doing. So okay, so and then this will be about things I use for my skin because I told y'all that everyone, to recover from PTSD trauma, this is not thing I don't have a lot of money, okay, but these are things I do I am bit by bit, and then I always actually it's a bad habit, but I think that it was part of my whole kind of compensatory uh, response, and I kind of did that for a while. So and yeah, as you can tell, it's not a good idea. But now I think I'm back in a normal state of mind. I still think I'll be making a little bit more of this just to sit and talk a little bit about this. Anyway, okay. So yeah, it's good to take care of yourself. So okay, the first thing I want to talk about this thing. This thing that I haven't really finished it. There's still a few packs on my table over there, but it's actually this BB Lab. It's like 자분자 collagen. It's like something like a low molecular weight collagen. So you all know that collagen doesn't get absorbed on the skin surface. So you have to actually take it, and even if you take it, the first thing is that it gets broken down in your stomach. And but supposedly this is actually really small in size. So and I think it's some other ingredients to help to relax you. Prolin. There's prolin and xanthan. Oh, they recommend taking this one sachet of this. Okay, they're about 30 sachets, but they recommend taking one sachet before you go to sleep. So it actually helps to relax you. Anyway, it does actually, and it actually, I haven't been taking it as regularly, but I found that whenever I took it, I tend to sleep better. So I think I'm gonna continue taking the last maybe 10. Yeah, there's about 10 sachets of it which are left and on my table. Okay, so but I'm throwing away this big thing because no one really keeps all this stuff around. It's a lot of clutter. Okay, then this is not really very good. It's very cheap. I only got like maybe $3.90, about $4. So I think US dollars with two something. Yeah, it's an Australian brand with a lot of essential oils and everything. So but the sea salt and Samphire thing is it smells bad actually. I don't know why, but so yeah, I recommend getting the tea tree and mint version because it's actually at least cooling in this kind of weather. It's tropical heat is really unbearable. Okay, let's look a little bit more at what I have. Some cleansing products, masks and everything. So yeah, I mean there's a lot of stuff that I end up using, and I shouldn't be doing it, but I end up doing that all the time anyway. So okay, I got this in a set actually last time along with the creams like Pharmacy Honey Halo. Um, this is actually the Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. So the cream is actually pretty good, but I wouldn't get it again unless I have like a 20% discount at Sephora. So it's like a honey cream and everything. But nowadays they have a lot of ceramide creams. So ceramide creams are actually supposedly really good for moisturizing. Okay, so as you all can tell, okay, but the spatula has been discarded. So okay, and what else do I have? Okay, cleansing products. There's this Lagom. Okay, Lagom is a Swiss word, I think. Not Swiss, Swedish word. Yeah, Swedish word for moderation. So it's not too much nor too little. But it's a Korean brand actually. It's a Lagom Sellout Microfoam Cleanser. Okay, there's this thing. The foam cleanser comes out in a pretty good. Yeah, now I can't squeeze out anything anymore. So I guess everything's done. It comes out in a very fine, very creamy texture. So with water, once you dispense in your arms, your palm, your arms, you have a lot of foam. It cleans very well. The only quarrel I have is that the brand Lagom has a lot of essential oils, and they're not really good for long time contact with sensitive skin. Yeah. So but I mean, this is not very expensive. After discount, again, I got it for like, it's maybe $18 to $20. Yeah, just I just decided, you know what, it's a good cleanser, but the only quarrel I have is that essential oil ingredient. I think it's lavender oil. Yeah, it's some people can't really take it. I think my skin was okay, but I end up having a little bit of this feeling that if I had gotten some other products from the brand itself, such as the the deep moisture cream or the more sensitive skin cream, I think that it will probably cause a lot of reactions because of the essential oil. So yeah, I didn't get that, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, this is okay, but just to try out, okay, not to repurchase. Okay, and there are two other products, I think the mask products, yeah, that I got here. So let me just go through that. Okay, this is the Beigic. Okay, this is the box. Beigic softening infused mask. Okay, the thing is, as you can tell, it's really used. Yeah, there's nothing inside. So but the product is actually like the texture is like a tofu pudding. Yeah, like a tofu. It's a brown cocoa butter. It's like coffee. Yeah, the main ingredient is actually coffee extract. So it's really brown, like coffee, like coffee milk. Yeah, like, or coffee itself. Yeah, that kind of like a smell of cappuccino. It has a little bit of that smell. Okay, but which has been sort of kind of like tamed down. Okay, the thing is that you're supposed to leave it on the skin, like apply a little bit of that pudding gel or cream, whatever, and leave it on your face for maybe 10 to 20 minutes or more, depending how dry it is. But normally I'll just put it on for 20 minutes to half an hour, and then I'll wash it off, and then yeah, it kind of works actually compared to the pharmacy. The mask from pharmacy, which is the honey halo mask, which is the kind of like a waxy mask, and which tends to warm up at first. This doesn't create any kind of warming sensation, so I think it's pretty good for sensitive skin. But the only thing is that because I mean, for my case, I realized that I bought this in 2022, yeah, in February, so I could use it so quickly just to make sure that I finish it before the expiry date of April 2024 this year. But on the whole, it's not that bad. I mean, I probably would have used it for a much longer time period and less frequently if not for the fact that the expiry date was soon. But this is good, and it's too bad. I'm not sure where I'm going to get it next because it used to be retailing in Sephora in Korea, but yeah, there's no longer, like, Sephora Korea is probably closing by July this year. So it's unfortunate, but yeah. And let me look at the ingredients. I can't really see. It's a bit, yeah. There's cacao seed and extract and everything. So other than coffee extract, and but it's really hard to read that, and then it kind of light. Hopefully, I can just find out what the ingredients are. And I think most of these products are, yeah, they're not fragrance free. That's the only thing, as usual. Okay, and then another mask is this. This actually expires pretty late, June next year, but I finished using it because this is actually the Mary and May Rose Hyaluronic Hydra Wash Off Pack. Okay, it's not a gel, it's actually a clay mask. So okay, again, I will finish all of it. Okay, but just to let y'all know what the texture is like, y'all can see some residual things like the pink thing. Yeah, this is precisely the color. Okay, it's a pink clay, which looks like there's some kind of calamine. Yeah, it looks like almost as if there's some calamine, but with the pink clay itself has rose petals, and some little beads. I mean, I don't know, some granules, which looks as if they come from something, I'm not sure where, but okay, the granules. but they're very gentle. So much gentler. I compare this to the the Skin Food strawberry pack, but it's way less abrasive because this is like a clay mask. So and it has like Rosa Damascena flower water. It's like 9,300 ppm parts per million. And it's not an awful lot. Yeah, so you have to do that. It's like 0.09, I think it's 0.09% or something. Yeah, it's very low. And then you have 5 different forms of hyaluronic acid. So yeah, but you might want to consider if you have some kind of like a oily skin issue, or you're concerned about congestion, but it doesn't dry out skin. Okay, so and this is actually much better than the Innisfree volcanic clay pack. I think it's much better. Okay, yeah, there's French rose water inside. Okay, so these are the 2 masks. Okay, let's talk about moisturizers. Okay, like I've been using a lot of stuff, and then you'll be realizing that, oh no, like, Kevin, how do you finish it? I just end up finishing it. And okay, this is the thing. Okay, this is from the brand Botanic Hill. Okay, this is Pro Bioheal, not Botanic, Bioheal, BOH. Okay, Pro Bioderm Lifting Ampoule, Anti-wrinkle and whitening. So this is just the big size of the ampoule. So it was on clearance for only $10, along with 2 small little vials, which are maybe about 1 or 2 ml. Yeah, so it's two of these vials. So this was just I think it was a good deal, so that's why I got it. And the thing is this, because it's really like only 30 ml, you finish this very fast. And once you finish it, I don't think that they're going to continue this product, as you all can tell. And yeah, there's nothing's coming out. It's a kind of milky, it's a very milky it's a milky essence or serum. So once you just you're supposed to use this dropper and then just drip a few drops, and then onto your palm of your hands or onto your face, without touching your face, obviously. It definitely has fragrance. Okay, that's the only catch, but this is actually pretty easily absorbed. And I remember that I actually gave my younger sister, the sheet mask. Yeah, the sheet mask version of it, which goes down to the neck. There's a part which goes down to the neck, and you can just put it on your neck as well as your face. She said that was pretty good, and so I'm assuming that the other products in this line are pretty good as well. I'm still using the emulsion and the toner for this line. I'm halfway through actually, so but I think by maybe next month I'll be done. So I'll just have to throw them away, recycle, but they're not going to be continue anymore in the brand. So I'm not sure what the Korean side is doing, but I suspect that it's very likely that Olive Young, this is a CJ Olive, it's a CJ Olive Young brand. They're gonna actually come out with an upgraded version or renewed version. So yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, and okay, this is a Japanese brand. Okay, it's a face milk or emulsion. So the actually just look at this on top. It actually reads as Aki. Okay, means autumn. Ta as in is the word for feel. Yeah, autumn feel. Bijin, Akitabijin. That means autumn feel beauty. Okay. Akitabijin. Okay, there's this milk. They call it Niuiki in Japanese. And this is a product I've been using over and over again. It's really cheap. Okay, I got it in a Japanese pharmacy for barely around $11, which would be 11 Singapore dollars, which would be around 9 something US dollars. And the thing is this might be very greasy on initial application. But sometimes I was telling my friends, I have a bad habit actually of even using this on my hands too. Although I shouldn't be using face milk on my hands, but I think it's because it actually absorbs so fast, and then it doesn't even leave a trace after absorption. I always end up using it, and there are some products like the main ingredient is actually rice ceramide, I think so. Yeah. Yes, 2 kinds of rice ceramide, and then hyaluronic acid. So like $11, you can't complain, you know. And if you get it cheap enough, and I think some places you can even get it for eight something when they are having a very big discount. Okay, eight something that, and then it will be only about $6 and something, $6. Yeah, it's really good. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for another discount before I get it, because right now I'm not like gonna spend on any more of this for the time being. Okay, but this is a really good moisturizer. Okay, and okay, some other moisturizers. Yeah, I keep on using a lot of this. Sometimes for day, sometimes for night. And okay, and this is the, oh yeah, this was like a few months back. Okay, BioHeal BOH Pro Derm lifting cream. Okay, again nothing but this is a lifting cream. The smell is really nice, but you know, one thing I always have with creams when they smell nice is that obviously there's fragrance or some form of essential oil, but this cream actually works really well on pretty dry skin. Okay, so I use it on in the morning and night, and it's a color is actually kind of similar to this. Yeah, on my t-shirt or my tank. So it's this color, lighter version of this color, like on my skin's color. And once you apply, it leaves a certain kind of glow. So I do realize that I wake up with much, you know, better skin, in the sense that my skin is really less dry. And I can't say much about lifting, you know, I mean, my skin's not sagging at this age, although I'm like 40 something, but at least, you know, I'm not having any major wrinkles, and it does have a kind of a toning effect. Yeah, they call this thing the tension biome. Okay, this, when you say probioderm, obviously in the name, it obviously means that there are probiotics in this cream, just like the lifting ampoule. So if you use this in conjunction, your skin generally tends to look better. Actually, there's a kind of glow. It doesn't help to reduce freckles. I don't think that they are. I have problems with freckles. Some of the freckles are actually around here. They're not very obvious, but they still have it. And then sometimes I have to cover it up with sunscreen to make sure I don't develop them, or that they don't deepen. Because, you know, I'm just thinking, if I reach my 50s in the next few years, yeah, I can't believe it, but if I'm really getting there, I might end up having very deep freckles, and it's not a very nice thing. You know, my mom has it, my dad has it, and especially on my mom's side of family, everyone had. My sisters already have it by 30 something, like, so, from childbirth and everything. So yeah, and not good. So you have to use something that helps to, you know, balance your skin in terms of the oil and sebum, and water balance. Yeah, the oil and water balance, and also helps to, you know, maintain the elasticity. But this has a toning effect, so it's a good cream. Okay, I recommend using this, but too bad they're gonna actually renew it, if I'm not wrong, and you won't probably come across this in Korea anymore. They probably have a new version or something coming along. Okay, so I'll be, you know, when I get to Korea again, I think that I'll be keeping a lookout for this. If there's any kind of a different version of this. Okay, some more moisturizers. Okay, before I forget. Okay, yeah, there are quite a few. Oh dear. Oops. Okay, there are quite a few. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is the Isntree Hyaluronic Moist Cream, Hyaluronic Acid Moist Cream. So this is a gel cream. As you can tell, actually I don't have a lot of this left anymore. Oops, something's come. Is there anything yet? There isn't much. Yeah, there isn't much. I can't squeeze anything out anymore. So unless I cut this, which is not a good idea. But yeah, I just love to, you know, I'm trying to get them recycled. So, but I don't think it's very likely with the water, the kind of cream that's still remaining. This applies as a gel cream, as you can tell. I use the remaining, but it's a bit, yeah, you might not be able to see it, but my hands, which are normally very dry, there's a little bit of a glisten, the kind of glow. So it does give a bit of glow, but I don't recommend using this unless, let's say if you have oily skin. I think this is just good enough. Oily combination skin, in the morning and night, this will be good enough. Okay, but if you have things like concerns about dry skin, and let's say even wrinkles and things, you know, hyaluronic acid is not going to remove your wrinkles, or it doesn't remove the wrinkles at all, because nothing really removes wrinkles. Okay, you can only lighten the appearance of wrinkles from a dermatological point of view. So yeah, unfortunately that's the truth of it. So but this actually does give the skin a better, it makes it look better in the daytime. And now I think I'm like for something I'm having concerns about this kind of wrinkles along here, fine lines. These are called the nasolabial folds. So but there's a way to reduce it actually. I think you use a really heavy cream, or even say Vaseline actually, or something that has some petroleum. It might actually reduce the whole thing. So yeah, that's the one thing. So generally I don't recommend anything else other than that. So which is like Vaseline or something with petroleum. So to help reduce all this, but this is okay as a moisturizer. But I think it's fragrance free. If I'm not wrong, it's fragrance free. Yeah, Isntree tends to be fragrance free, and it's very light. Okay, good for summer. Weather here is gonna kill a lot of people with that, the heat and everything. So yeah, you might want to use that if you have really, you know, like skin that breaks out. There's a lot of sweat and everything. Yeah. Okay, and this is the night cream, day cream. Sorry, it's the sample size. Sooryehan. Yeah. This is the Sooryehan Hyo water spring cream. They call it Hyobidam. Hyobidam is a line in the brand Sooryehan. Hyobidam, Subun Sam meaning water spring, literally water spring. Okay, watery spring. Subun means water, moisture. In Korean, and then Sam means a spring. Okay, a well, a fountain, something like that. So Subun Sam refers to a fountain of water, literally. So I don't know. There's nothing. Oh, is that still? Yeah, I can't really squeeze anything out. It comes out as a gel, as you can tell. This is the remaining bits, the last bits. Yeah, that's all I have. But inside this, it's done. So it's a clear gel. Not clear, really translucent gel. Once you apply it disappears. Again, there is a hambang or oriental herbal smell with Sooryehan products. It's all some kind of perfume, but and the thing is this, you know, Sooryehan is not exactly fragrance free. I think most Korean products are not fragrance free. So, but this is actually very good for oily skin. I don't have oily skin right now. I have like combination, pretty mature skin, but this is okay. 25 ml is just good enough for like a few weeks and everything, or maybe one month, depending on how much you use. You don't have to use a lot actually if you have very oily skin. So but for me, because I have really dry skin, oh dear, I end up using it really quickly. So but I think on the whole it's actually okay. But I wouldn't repurchase it. You know, there's a big jar form of this. Down here they retail for 100 something. I was like, damn, in Korea it's only 30 something dollars. Why is it so expensive here? But even then, I wouldn't think that it's worth that money, because it's a light gel. You're allegedly paying for all this, you know, moisturizing effects and everything, but it's not gonna work in winter actually, if you ask me. And maybe in summer, yes, summer and spring. Once you go into autumn and winter, it's crazy. You know, when you have the wind and everything, or even just the -5, minus just 0 degrees temperature, something like gel based kind of cream is not going to work on really dry skin or even mature skin. Okay, and then this moisturizer is this brand. Actually, I have had samples of this, like in small, not samples, very small sample tubes that were attached to this along with this big size one. The big size one is only 100 ml. It is really big. Okay, it can last you a long time, because it was only recommended as a night cream. And I finished a small tube when I was actually traveling last year, which was about 20 ml, yeah, 20 ml around that. So so this is the FLEEF, FLEEF. Okay, it stands for Fine Fleek, FLEEK, Feel. I don't know what it means. It's just a weird name, but this is the Cica-Aloe night repair cream. Okay, this is a really thick cream. Okay, and they, as you all can tell, the Cica and aloe, so it helps sensitive skin, but they claim that this actually has an exfoliating effect, helps to peel off certain excess dead skin cells, and yeah, it's pretty good for dry skin, and I actually love using it. So if I go next to the next time I go to Korea, I'm gonna get this from Olive Young again. And the thing is, this is a very big pack, okay, and it was finished. Yeah, I expired by now. Obviously, there's nothing left. That's why I can, you know, do this kind of things. You hear the sounds, but okay. So this is the one. Okay, recommended. Okay, this is highly recommended. This is highly recommended. Okay, this two, and this two. Okay, this three. Okay, I highly recommend them. Okay, now on to something else. Things that I use at night as well. Okay, moisturizers. That's way too much. No, way too many. Yeah, guess what I do? I spend too much money on moisturizers. Some of them are so-so, some of them okay, but you know, I keep on repurchasing them. Not that they're the best, but they are okay. If you are lazy, if you want to just get things done, okay, you can use them. And I use them after I shower, in the gym, so they are okay. Okay, this is the Ideal for Men Perfect All-in-One Milk. This is 100 ml. I have actually a bigger, you know, like a pump bottle, which is about 200. Was it 200? Yeah, I think it's about 200 ml. It's way bigger. It's like this tall. But the thing is, this one plus the 200 ml is like 300 ml. It was in a box, a paper box, like a carton box, and in Olive Young. And this is made for men, actually. Yeah, for men, or Ideal for Men. This is under the same brand as BioHeal. Okay, again, this is an Olive Young brand, but because it's actually made for men, especially for their skin, it's actually supposed to be, you know, like one thing about men's skin as opposed to women's skin is that men's skin is supposed to be thicker, so we don't wrinkle as fast. Supposedly, I'm not sure how true that is. Women's skin have a layer of fat, and yeah, so they tend to have a thicker layer of fat, so they tend to have less issues with wrinkling or that, which. Yeah, I think so. That's what they claim. But once that the fat breaks down, obviously women tend to have wrinkles faster. But our skin is thicker, so there are certain other things they say it's oily or whatever. But yeah, that's a claim. Okay, this is like a all-in-one milk. So basically, it replaces all the different functions of toner, essence, emulsion, serum, cream. Basically, it's an all-in-one moisturizer. Okay. They claim to have two functions: anti-wrinkle and whitening. Okay, the one thing is this: I don't really know about the whitening effects. Wrinkle, when you say anti-wrinkle, you can't technically remove a wrinkle, but it does actually feel very moisturizing compared to the other two versions. One is actually for sensitive skin, and yeah, that has Cica. The other one has actually very light gel texture, even as all-in-one milk. And that one's for very oily skin or oily skin. So and it's kind of bluish in tints, but this one, no, this is actually white. Oh, this is the remaining bits. Oh dear, I keep on squeezing out that remaining bits because of the never mind. I'm not gonna use it. Okay, so I'm gonna use it my neck there. Okay, and smell smells like, it smells like perfume anyway. I don't know what kind of perfume. Not exactly the best use by itself. Okay, again, I think that if you're lazy, you can use this. Not enough for winter, enough for summer though. Okay, and after showering everything, you can use this. And I feel that it's good for travel. This 100 ml, you can just put it in your hand carry inside a Ziploc bag, and yeah, you're good to go. Okay, and then this 100 ml again of the Ordinary. I keep on getting it all the time. I don't know why, but maybe it's just a Canadian thing. It's like, you know, the Deciem, they keep on having all these products and it's cheap and everything. Okay, the Abnormal Beauty Company, or Deciem by yeah, used to be an independent company, but it got sold out to Estee Lauder, and ever since that the prices went up. Oh goodness. And this thing has a few amino acids and proline and things like that. So the version of this is actually natural moisturizing factors plus HA, which is a hyaluronic acid again. There's another version with beta glucan, which is a gel, but this is actually a cream. Okay, I don't really know if there's a hydroceramide form of this, but this one is actually pretty good for dry skin, and it's very moisturizing. So if you have like really dry skin, I think this is actually very good, and it's very thick. Okay, so I don't recommend using this beneath sunscreen. It creates a kind of peeling effect. I don't know why, but for some reason, maybe it's just that it's the superficial layers of the skin that they are being hydrated by this cream. So once you apply a sunscreen, I don't know why I started feeling that under my neck area and down, maybe down here, the areas like maybe the beneath my eyes, here along my U zone, I started noticing some kind of peeling, and I had to like pat and then reapply sunscreen again. It's like a bit of a waste, but yeah, I came out using the sunscreen over and over again. I would have to change to another kind of sunscreen, just which is more water based or gel based, to compensate for the flaking. Okay, so yeah, this is it's okay. It's not like I won't keep on repurchasing it, but it's just, although I've done it uh, once or twice, but it's so okay. Okay, I have a few more products. Okay, this few other products, this is actually, oh my, something I got in Taiwan last year, but it's a Korean product. Okay, this is actually what's the product? KTW. Yeah, KTW. Okay, that's a little KTW. Okay, and the product is it's called a Birch Water Mouth Facial Creams. I told my mom to finish using quickly because the expiry date is actually May. She's still using it. I told her, please mom, please finish using it. Although she's very slow, but it actually helps. I think that this actually gives a cream. There's nothing inside now. So, but there's no fragrance. Okay, it's quite kind of stinky now that I can't think. But after a while, you leave it too long. That's one thing when you don't have fragrance. You leave it too long, the products end up getting a bit stinky and they have a plasticky smell. But this was that was buy one get one, and was it Matsumoto, something like a pharmacy in Taipei. It's a Korean product though, and there's a birch juice, 70% of birch juice inside this product, glycerin, 5% of pentanol, 4% of jojoba seed, and now okay, what else do they have? There's squalane, cetyl olivate, capri triglyceride, yeah, and some acrylates, cross polymer, yeah, all this ingredients. Oh, they have ceramide MP, so that was the main reason. There's some ceramide, although it's the second last ingredient. Good for as a summer cream, daytime and nighttime. Okay, and my mom's using the second tube. I hope she finishes by May, because if she doesn't finish by May, it's going to be expired by mid-May. Okay, but I finish it because I've been using it since last year. During like I think August when I got it, I just kept on using religiously, and then I finished it. But yeah, I didn't throw it away. That's one thing. Okay, last few products. Okay, I promise. Okay, you have this again. This will be discontinued. Okay, BioHeal. That's why it was all this is a small tube. There was a big jar of 50 ml, which is going to be finished soon. BioHeal BOH Panthenol Cica Blemish Cream. Okay, this is a translucent gel cream. Oh my goodness, why do I keep on squeezing things and they come out? Obviously I don't cut my tubes, yeah, but again, nothing, it just disappears. But this is actually pretty good, and it has Centella asiatica extract and panthenol, so it's good for sensitive skin. I recommend that for those who, let's say if you have very dry skin, or even if you have like acne prone skin, you can still use this. Okay, daytime, nighttime. But one thing I actually would recommend for those who are you can try this way. For gel, as a gel cream, this one you can use it actually, or something similar. Use it as a sleeping mask pack on top of your regular moisturizer at nighttime. Okay, so after you apply your cream, or whatever, or retinol, whatever, apply something like this. Okay, because it has Centella asiatica, it helps to calm down any possible sensitive reactions, and this probably doesn't have fragrance compared to the other probiotics cream version of it, so this is okay. Okay. I hope. Oh my! I just came across 2 creams. Okay, 3 actually. 3 or 4. Okay, so you have this Pestlo. I don't recommend it. Pestlo, Pestlo. That means Pestle Road. Okay, pestle and mortar. Okay, the one that you use to grind your herbs. Okay, it's called a Gom Cream. Pestle Road. GOM cream. Okay, Gom. So there's nothing inside this, but for those who are curious about the thing that's the product that's inside, originally it was a clear gel with little bits of gold, flakes of gold. I think the gold was very gimmicky when, to be honest, when I actually saw it, it was like, oh, this is like, it doesn't get absorbed into the skin. It just gives a kind of very, like, very gimmicky feel. Oh yeah, I'm using something luxurious, but the smell is disgusting because you know why? There are lots of essential oils like lavender oil, bergamot. Yeah, I think it's bergamot as well. I still don't know what these skincare companies are doing using all these essential oils. The essential oils are not good for sensitive skin. But so the thing is when I started using it, okay, this cream that only expires in 2025, but I kept on using it really quickly in the morning and even at night sometimes. It absorbed so quickly. I didn't feel that there were any kind of like anti-wrinkle effects or whatever, although they claim that it's anti-aging, but precisely because it was too light and yeah, it does leave a kind of glow, okay, or kind of sheen, which probably you will attribute to some kind of radiance, but the smell was the main thing. I don't recommend this cream. I got a thing at a 30% or 25% discount, and it wasn't even like 50, was it $50? Slightly less, yeah. 40 something, but it's just not worth it, okay? Not worth it. I don't recommend it. Okay, this is the Heimish Matcha Biome. Again, this is a probiotics cream. Also, obviously, it's an intensive repair cream, a probiotics moisturizer. Okay, as you can tell, most of my creams I finished them after using down to the last drop or whatever, or last dollop, I clean out the thing so that I can just recycle it. This thing is a very greenish white cream. It's very thick. It feels almost like a butter. I'm not sure. I think there's some fragrance. Yeah, there's no mineral oil. It has a low pH from 5.5, which is actually the same pH as our human skin. So it's pretty good for brightening and anti-wrinkle, as they claim. I don't really know about brightening, to be honest, but the thing is this, because it's so thick, I think that this actually absorbs very, it gives a kind of sense of moisture where your skin is so like plump up with the moisture, even at night time, and even in daytime. Let's say if you enter certain surroundings, like down here it's like air conditioning and everything, this is really good cream, and it's not really that expensive. It's like, how much I get it? It's like maybe $11. Heimish products are really very cheap and very good online, so I would say that this particular product itself tends to be pretty good. So these are the better ones, and okay, absorbs easily too. That's the good thing. When you first apply, you think, oh, this is so thick, but you keep on pushing and rubbing everything, the whole thing just absorbs into your skin. Good. Okay, so I don't recommend things that don't absorb. Just this very thick layer, and it's so disgusting. Like what was the thing that they say, creme de la mer by la mer? I was like, what? I have many years ago when I got it, I thought it was okay. It was at that Winners in a second-hand store where everything was like, the packaging is broken, everything, but it turns out that it was so, yeah, it was like applying Vaseline. I might as well apply Vaseline instead of petroleum jelly. Waste of money. La Mer was a waste of my money. Okay, this one, I got this for less than $20. Okay, this is like a sleeping mask. It can be, there's multi-use. It's a Japanese product. It's again, you can see the Japanese kanji or the Chinese characters. It means Setaya. Setaya means Se means like a world. Se Ta, again, the word for the Chinese word for field. Ya as in like a house or valley. So Setaya. Cosme. So this product is the it's called the I don't know what is it, product number 5, moist reach mask cream. So you can use it in the daytime. It's really thick. There's nothing left as usual, but the texture of this cream is like 100 ml. 100 ml, yes, 100 ml is really 100 grams is really thick, so it can last you a really long time. I wouldn't recommend applying a thick bit unless you really think that you're really dry skin. So the thing is that when you touch the product, it's almost like a, how should I say, butter that has congealed. So it's like as if in the fridge, you know, when you put your butter, it's so hard. It's that kind of texture almost just before it almost starts melting to liquid. And then if you just take your hand and just wipe it on the surface, you won't go that far. It's really that thick. So if you apply it in the daytime, it's too much, I think. Although they recommend that you can use it in the daytime, I don't think that we should be doing that. And one thing I do with this is that because it's so thick and my skin tends to be really dry at night, and after I wake up in the morning, I actually apply a layer of the cream. It's a buttery thick, almost like a balm, like kind of cream, a balm butter, okay. And this actually, a thick layer, I wake up, my skin is already not dry. There's no there's no shine at all as well. It feels a lot like as if I just applied something like Vaseline, strangely, or even CeraVe or Vanny cream. But the thing is, this doesn't clog the pores, okay. And I think it's also because there are a lot of plant oils in this. The plant oils are what lead to the kind of effect, the lubricating effect, the moisturizing, okay. So okay, this is basically I'm almost there. Okay, there are 3 or 4 more products. 4 more products. Let me go through this. The sunscreen, and then serum. Okay, this is Beplain multivitamin Ampoule. So the multivitamin Ampoule, is there anything? There's anything. It's a clear thing. Okay, I threw away the boxes mostly. This actually dispenses as a clear serum or ampoule. You're supposed to apply this after your toner, so it's supposed to help in brightening. Again, brightening, I'm very reserved because it's not a very high concentration of the thing. But the thing is this, because of the texture of the ampoule, if your skin is really dry, it actually helps a lot, okay, if your skin is dry. And I think the whole thing is that when it comes to skin products that work for whitening, it has to be pure ascorbic acid, which is pure vitamin C. But unfortunately, most products don't have pure vitamin C. They're always a kind of like a stabilized form, something like sodium scorpiophosphate. This is pretty much a stabilized form. It doesn't work as well as the real ascorbic acid. Okay, so I recommend getting the real ascorbic acid. But if your skin is just dry, you can just use it as a kind of a backup. But otherwise, nah. Okay, and last 2 or 3 products. Okay, this is the toner. I got this just over the holidays last year when I was traveling in Georgia, or in Tbilisi and elsewhere in Georgia. Okay, the country Georgia. I went to this one store. Things in Georgia are very, very cheap when it comes to skincare for some reason. I don't know why. It's just compared to elsewhere. And I think it's also because of Georgian lari being relatively weak. Yeah. So like Diego Dalla Palma is an Italian brand. This thing wasn't, after conversion, it was like, I think original price was 30 something Georgian lari. I think 35 or 34 Georgian lari. So after conversion Singapore dollars is about maybe 17. I counted that conversion. It was 17 Singapore dollars. It was like so cheap for a toner. How is it possible? And it's an Italian brand. Most Italian things are not very cheap. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. This is a very clear, watery toner. It's very thick, like the original form. But the thing is, this within the toner itself, I'm not sure whether you can see, there's a little bit of this yellow flakes. Okay. These are what we call the vitamin C suspension. Yeah, it's all these little flakes. Those are the capsules. So supposedly, if you pour it out onto your hands, and there's nothing left here anyway. So, but if you just pour on the hands, the thing, that whole supposedly that little thick little watery viscous thing, okay, you might contain some little golden or yellow flakes of this vitamin C, and then you're supposed to, you know, apply it to your skin and break, sort of like rub it a little bit just to break down the capsules. Surprisingly, this was one of the first few products I actually finished using when I started using once I got back from you know, Georgia, and I finished using it pretty quickly because I like the, you know, I like the product's texture, everything, and it's not that bad. Okay, it's actually pretty good, and I can't say much about whether, yeah, it's a stabilized form of vitamin C and some resurrection sugar and acerola. So yeah, it's actually a pretty good product. I was so surprised, you know, like tannin products are actually very good, but they're so expensive. So you know, one thing is that if you can get them cheap, you know, get them quickly. Okay, Diego Dalla Palma. Okay, this is the brand, and yeah. Okay, for those who can see clearly, okay, and this is the vitamina C. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this. Okay, I will use it both day and night. Okay, and it shouldn't interact with anything like collagen, although not vitamin like retinol, although they don't recommend it. Okay, if you want, you can just leave it in the use in the daytime just to spare that, you know, that trouble, and then yeah, to prevent any allergic reactions. Okay, second last product. Okay, this is the CKD. CKD has this particular cream. Okay, it's like only 40 ml retinol collagen small molecule 300 cream. So it claims to have flexible liposome, so meaning that the you know that molecules are really small, they can get absorbed and penetrate faster. This kind of technology is really old-fashioned. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's just that it tends to be, it has been around in the market for very long. You know, the Japanese had it first, and then I think the Koreans just took over that whole idea of a liposome technology, and they applied it to collagen retinol. So I'm not sure how much there is in terms of the percentage. It's like 300. Oh, this is actually the 300 is the molecule size. Yeah, DA 300 DA. The thing is this. Okay, there's nothing left. Okay, but if you look at this, this is like a, you're supposed to squeeze out, and then oh, there's so many bits. Oh dear, I better use it at night time. This is the remaining piece of the thing. Okay, the cream itself comes out as a yellow. Oh no, that's really, I thought there's no cream, so there's some. Yeah, it's too much anyway. So it's a very thick cream. As you can tell, it's a little bit of my hands are very greasy or looks very shiny. I think it's just that it's retinol, so it makes it look very shiny, everything. It's a very nice smell, but yeah, it's not fragrance free. It's geraniol, limonene, linalool, citronellol, citral. Yeah. The problem is this. There are a lot of essential oils. Okay. There's I hope the company will, you know, I mean, this company makes relatively good products, and CKD more. Yeah, it's just that the thing is this fragrances, if they are, you know, listening, or anyone who knows English, 영어 영어를 아면 제발 주의하세요. Okay, basically, you know, that maybe they can just remove the essential oils. How many essential oils do they have? There's bergamot fruit oil. Oh my goodness. There's also some martini oil. Yeah, there's some weird oil, and there's also there's also olive fruit. Okay, olive fruit oil is okay, but it might actually cause some transepidermal water loss if you apply it directly. It's good for removing makeup and grease, but not for putting on the face as a moisturizer. Okay, Pelargonium graveolens flower oil. Oh my goodness, there's lavender oil as well. There's Anthemis nobilis flower oil. I think it's chamomile. There's Juniper niris retiniana oil. Oh my goodness. There's also orange peel oil. There's rosewood oil. There's Juniperus mexicana oil. There's orange flower oil. Oh my goodness, all these essential oils precede the main ingredients of pentanol, hydrolyzed collagen, and yeah, and the amino acids. Adenos, and also adenosine. It's a bit of a pity because I suspect it's because they are scared that this thing might end up smelling bad. But I just don't like it when Korean companies do that kind of stuff. Okay, last product. PH Happy. I don't know why they call it this way. It's a 1 gram. I don't know why it's called 1 gram. I think I know. 1 gram sun cream, because this sun cream, okay, this sun cream doesn't really have a smell. Okay, it's actually a good thing, but I noticed that with this sun cream there, is supposed to, it purports to actually prevent hyperpigmentation and aging. So the thing is that there aren't any fragrances from what I noticed. It's actually quite good, and they actually give you a, no, it's not here, inside here. Oh no, not inside this tube. But the thing is the tube itself. Oh my goodness, I keep on not finishing the thing. Okay, now I'm done with it. This is the cream. Last bit of it. Oh dear, I keep having a little bit left. Okay, this cream actually has sun cream. You only use it in the daytime. You don't use it at night, obviously. The thing is that they give you a spoon. There's this yellow spoon. I don't know what happened to it, but either I threw it away or it's somewhere on my table. But you're supposed to use this, and then pump it out onto the cream, the spoon, and then after that, just enough, like it's 1 gram, because the spoon is that amount, and after that, apply from the spoon, and then place it over your face, your neck as well. And this actually, because it's a hybrid sunscreen, okay, it has titanium dioxide, and there's some other sunscreen ingredients, like including was it this thing? It's very long title. Bis ethyl hexylo phenol methyl phenol triazine. Yeah, that's a one thing. Okay, it has niacinamide. Niacinamide is good for skin brightening, and there are some like plant-based ingredients, but the thing is they're not very high on the list, of obviously, because this is predominantly a sunscreen. The sunscreen in the ingredients are always at the front, and if you can actually use, this is actually probably one of the cheaper sunscreen products. I use sunscreen every day, okay, even when it's a bit cloudy, because that's the best way to actually protect your skin, and they recommend using all year round. This actually leaves a little bit of it absorbs easily. Because it absorbs easily, you won't really see anything after application. After a while, you let it sit in. It doesn't leave any white cast. It doesn't leave any, not even yellow. Because the cream is very yellowish. It's kind of yellowish white because of some of the ingredients. And after a while, it just dissipates, and it becomes very translucent or transparent. You can sense that there's a kind of moisturizing effect. Generally, I would say this is okay, but they don't recommend contact with eyes. So I'm assuming that if it's not for the fact that it's the fragrance, because there's no fragrance, it's probably because of the plant ingredients. They're scared that the plant ingredients might actually cause some, allergic reaction. That's only a concern. But otherwise, this is a relatively good product. Okay, so these are the kind of products that I used over the last 4 months. 4 months actually, to be exact, 4 or 5 months. And now they're done. Okay, so will I be using most of them again? I wouldn't say most, not most, yeah. So I probably recommend, as I said, there were 3 products I recommended, and then this is okay too. Okay, now that I realize there's a little bit left, I'll finish using that little bit, the dollops, however. But otherwise, I wouldn't recommend repurchasing all of them. This is good. Okay, this is good as a sleeping pack. Okay, it's a Japanese product. You have to get it in a Japanese pharmacy. Okay, it's a Setaya Moisture Mask Cream. Moisture Mask. I'll leave all this down in the the description. Okay, and then Akitabijin, basically skim milk. Okay, or emulsion. Okay, and what else? Okay, the kind of products that I have. This is like one long list. I have a bag, yeah, it's inside a bag. And then this Derm lifting cream. Okay, 3 or 4 products that I regularly recommend. All the rest are like meh. It's not like really that necessary to get. And of course, if you want, yeah, get an Ampoule or something. But nah, otherwise you don't really need an awful lot. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just after a few more months, I'll come up with another, empties everything. So otherwise, that's it for now, and I'll just end here. Okay, have a good one, everyone. And I'm gonna actually shower again. My goodness, I've been showering so many times. It's so hot, 35 degrees and above. Okay, and it's Labor Day. Yeah. Okay, have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.